Hello, and welcome to our fourth week of Advent. In this fourth and final week of Advent, our theme is invitation. Our Heavenly Father, God, continually invites us to grow in our faith. And how do we respond to that? And when we do, what do we experience when we respond to those invitations that God sends our way? And to start our week, I'm with one of our young adult parishioners, and I'll let him introduce himself.
Hi, I'm Garret Buschkamp. I'm 17 years old, and I'm a senior at Crofton High School. And all of my immediate family are parishioners here at St. Rose of Lima.
Awesome. And I'm sure you're your parents' favorite son.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I'm sure that will make your younger brother really happy to hear. So as I shared, would you maybe share just how you've experienced God in different ways, big or small, giving you invitations to grow in your faith?
I think some great examples of invitations from God are the challenges that I face, whether it be academically or in my sports career. I like to look at those challenges as like ways for me to get closer to God. When I'm struggling with a difficult test coming up or a big wrestling match that I have to win, I just offer up my anxieties to God, and that's just helped me grow closer to Him all throughout the 4 years that I've been in high school.
Yeah, awesome. I know you just celebrated the Sacrament of Confirmation this fall. Maybe share what receiving that sacrament has meant to you.
It's meant a lot, actually. I've taken it as a sort of a challenge to continually strive to advocate for the faith as much as I can. That's what confirmation is supposed to be, I think. It's a stepping stone into being a better advocate for Christ.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. You mentioned just a little bit ago, sometimes the challenges you've faced have been invitations, to grow in your faith. And you mentioned in particular anxiety. And I know that is something a lot of young people, sometimes struggle with. They don't know how to handle anxiety, and sometimes that gets coupled with fear. Maybe just as a teenager, could you maybe share how God has helped you, whatever the challenge may be, how He's helped you in your own life overcome that challenge, but maybe what you've learned that you could help others with when they experience maybe challenges like anxiety or whatever.
Well, what I personally do, I look at what I'm about to do, or this test I have to take, or this the wrestling match that I have to wrestle, and I say, God, thank you for giving me this opportunity, and I pray for Him to help you to give me strength or the wisdom that I need to overcome that adversity. And really, it's helped me out a lot.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, thank you for just taking a little bit of time and sharing, how God's invitations are one, continual, like you said, God continually is inviting us, and it may not be just a voice from heaven saying, Garret, do this, but in the everyday challenges that you experience. So thank you very much for sharing that, and we wish everyone a happy Advent.